In this video, I'm going to break down the exact framework of 8-figure winning ads. There's nothing more important than not just copying winning ads, but understanding the framework and why they work. So these companies that I'm going to disguise and analyze ads for are companies that do over $1 million a month. I know that for a fact. So I'm going to go through their ads, pick the best and most longest running ads because they mean that they are the ads that essentially generated the most profit. And then I'm going to break down why they work and how you can use those same frameworks for your e-commerce business, okay? For those of you who don't know me and are new to the channel, my name is Brando. I own Brandlux Media. We are an e-commerce growth partner. We do anything with marketing, content creation, email marketing, conversion rate optimization. And so one thing that I want to tell you before we get into the video is if you have a brand doing at least 30, 40, 50, $100,000 a month and you're looking for a growth partner, feel free to book a call down below. We're offering free strategy sessions. Okay, with no further ado, this time for real, let's get it going. Great, so 7 and 8-figure viral ads analysis. So the three companies that I'm going to talk about are mostly beauty companies. And it doesn't matter if they're beauty or not beauty. This is actually the same for any type of company, so it doesn't really matter. And by the way, these two are beauty. This one over here is I think is an apparel company. So we're going to look at these ads, analyze them, and then I'm going to go back to the drawing board over here and give you a quick analysis on structure and why those ads work. So stick with me until the end if you want to know the analysis and why they work. So first of all, let's start with these, my first promise, which is to go over these three ads. Let's go over it over here. So this is the first ad. Let me shrink myself a little bit. But essentially, this is Honeylove. For those of you who don't know, they sell bras, they sell like shapewear. They are a company that they do multi 8 figures, but running time, 343 days. You tell me an ad that has been running for over basically essentially a year. That essentially means that it's extremely profitable, and if they're not turning it down, it's generating great amounts of cash for them, right? So the reason, whenever you want to go and analyze ads, one of the most important things is to go analyze and filter by longest running ads. And if you use tools like Archer, you can go over here, just to give you an example. And Archer is a great tool. You can also do this in the ads library, but I just like to use Archer because it's like very user friendly. So you can, first of all, you can spy all of their ads, and then you can go in here and filter by longest running, and then you can essentially find all of the ads that are running, where they essentially spend the most and have been lying for a long time. Okay, let's get back to the video. Now let's take a look at the video, and then we can kind of like break it down and analyze it. So let me just move myself here.
I was seeing this bra all over Instagram. It was sold out in my size forever, and I finally got it. And
so first of all, it's from my first kind of quick analysis is that it's quite fast paced, and there's almost instantly like a before and after, like not really a before and after here, but you can see like what the problem is of most bras, right? Immediately.
I was seeing this bra all over.
Most are garbage, right? And so this is also a good hook, I think. But let's keep going.
It was sold out in my size.
It was sold out in my size. Social proof, indirect social proof.
Ever, and I finally got it, and oh my gosh, it is definitely worth the wait. This bra is super supportive without underwire, and one of the ways that it does that is it has this really flexible, sleek side boning. It doesn't cut into you. There's no back fat. You don't need to worry about that.
So what they're doing here is that they're doing a very good job going through objections, because one of the best things that you can do is, of course, have a good hook, introduce the problem, and then pretty much go over the most common objections. So in this case, it's not too thin, there's no mark when you put it on, it's not like too tight. All these things are very important, right? So let's move on here.
No side boob problem. It's like a second skin. It's very supportive, and it's still really cute. Like, it's really sexy and cute. This bra is so flattering.
You see, I like this scene a lot where she actually demo, right? Demo also sells. I think like selling with demo, demo is literally like demonstrating the product and how it works, or how it looks on top of, in this case, since it's apparel, how it looks on top of somebody else's body, right? And so she's showing multiple dresses. I like this a lot.
Right, that I actually like to incorporate it into my outfits. It doesn't stretch, it doesn't sag, the quality is phenomenal. It's game over for other bras for me.
So I like this ad a lot. Let's move on to another ad, and it's Bleame. Okay, most of you maybe know this company. They sell the hair removal. So let's take a look at what they're doing.
Everyone is talking about this hair remover.
Good one, good hook. I mean, there's nothing special about the hook, but it hooks people, because if everybody's speaking about it, it means that it's they're doing quite good. And so it's a hook. And you know, people don't really listen to things that are not popular, so this is a good hook, I think, for that reason.
And this is why I can now say goodbye to ingrown hair.
So instant before and after, I like this a lot. Instant results. If you have a way to like portray your product and present it with a demo, and also within the first, you know, I would say like 5 to 10 seconds. Better if it's 5, because people are like impatient and that's their attention span. If you can show before and after, like even with apparel, like an example with apparel is like showing, you know, the bra. If you're selling like a boob lifter or something like that, you're showing a before is like how the boobs go down, and then on maybe a split screen how the boobs are basically pushed up with the push-up bra or whatever. That's an example for apparel. And so here you can do it with skin. I like it a lot.
And all those shaving and razor nightmare. Plus, wax salon.
Even here, very like instant gratification, like instant visual gratification. In this case, not gratification, but like pain. And so what they're doing here is that they're trying to extrapolate as much as possible all the pains with razors, the, you know, the what's it called, the wax, right? All these things, and then of course look at what they're doing here.
It's too expensive, but with Bleame,
It's too expensive.
History. You only need to rub in circular motion across your skin for a silky and smooth results. It is completely pain-free, and the fact that it even inhibits hair growth makes everyone love Bleame.
Before and after, right? Before and after is really
Ladies,
important.
you really need to use this hair remover. Check out Bleame.com.
Call to action. And also this is quite fast-paced. I'm going to talk about fast-paced, when to do fast-paced videos, when not to do them, because there's certain rules to follow, but we will talk about that later. Let's take a look at this other one. This is one of my favorites. Truly, they sell like, you know, they sell like skincare, but look. So this is a concept that actually works very, very well. They've been running the ad for 507 days. 507 days. So this is a perfect example of an ad that doesn't really have like a call to action or anything. There's no scripting, there's no like UGC creator, but it's literally a satisfying video that portrays the quality of the product, and you literally can see kind of like the before and after as the UGC person is showing and presenting the product. And so we have what we call over here a huge creative concept list. I mean, not huge, but there's like 30, 40, yeah, there's like 41 creative concepts or whatever, around 40 creative concepts. And these are like all concepts that we use and test. And so what we do is that once we establish the angle that we want to go after, like for example, like double chin, whatever, instant lift, we're talking about like a skincare product, a facial skincare product, right? You know, snacked jawline or reversed aging, like whatever angle you use, then we decide what creative concept to use, right? Because we can scale the marketing angles and the angles with more creative concepts. And the one that is very, you know, really profitable, and we've used it also with other clients, is the ASMR, which is kind of like these sounds over here, like these sounds that are reproduced over the video, kind of like to exaggerate you know, what people are seeing. And so you probably need an editor for this. If you don't know how to do it yourself, you need an editor, right? So it's more advanced, but it's really satisfying. Let me show you another example. We have this really, really useful, by the way, list of concepts, and then we have like inspiration links. I really advise you to have something like this. If you don't have it, you can join my community. We share all of this information there. It's really useful. And so if you go in here and take a look at a couple examples, this is just another one, just so you see another example. Really satisfying. Let's start it over. Like I would watch this like 1,000 times. I'm not sure about you, but this is kind of like what I see over here. So these are just like 3. I could honestly go over even more ads, but honestly this list, maybe I can do another video on like actually breaking down each and every one, but you get the point here. You can also stop through the video and take a look at, you know, some of these creative concepts, because once again, like, the way to scale is to understand what creative concept works, replicate more of that, but also you have to you end up going into a point where you just need to test new creative angles, like unboxing, right, statics, advertorials, right, more highly produced videos, whatever, normal UGCs, right. You need to do everything. The answer is to test and do everything. But these are just, you know, one, two, three ads that have been running for over a year, basically all of them. This one, yeah, over a year, just about a year. And so let me just go back over here and kind of like break down an analysis here. So first of all, if you have a hard time understanding how to script them, I just to go back over here, I really love this tool Autria, because it allows you to funnel hack the entire competition and what they're doing. And what you can also do is that when you click on an ad, you can also transcribe. And if you transcribe, let's do it together, hopefully it works and it's fast. You transcribe the entire video, which is great. And then you can tell ChatGPT to structure it in like, okay, give me a framework of how this video is structured. And so ChatGPT can literally say, okay, this is the hook, this is the product information, product features, but also there's a feature called create similar scripts, where you can basically, with a couple clicks, bear with me here, but it's pretty interesting. With a couple clicks, you see, you can, first of all, other than creating other scripts, it will create like a small like framework, introduction, features, advantage, benefits, closing, right? And then there's other suggestions. So I really love this tool. But just to give you another example here, this is like a similar structure that you can use. So you can start with a hook, you can introduce the problem and the pain, and this is where you maybe can do either, you know, you can tell about what, you just talk about the problems and the pain. Let me finish here first. Then product introduction is where you introduce your product information, features and benefits. Legitimacy is basically the proof. Showcase, maybe you show like a screenshot of like reviews popping up or 10,000 customers or whatever, and then you have a call to action. This is like a very standard one. It's not always like this, but this is one type of storyboard and structure and framework that we use whenever we do videos. Okay, so why do these videos work? Whoops. Why do these videos work? So overall observations, hooks that capture the attention. All of these videos have one thing in common, like multiple things in common, but this is the first one, is that the first 3 seconds is like an instant hook. Okay, whether it's because of the copy or whether it's because of the image and visual, or both at the same time. If your video is just bland, you're probably not going to have them the ad, maybe it does well, but it's probably not going to run for a year, right? Like them. And that's kind of like also the goal. Make sure that we find and structure and build ads that can last for long, right? Then a lot of them are fast-paced and easy to follow. And I'm going to talk about this concept in just a second, when not to do it fast-paced. And then satisfying, especially this truly one with the ASMR, whatever it's called. What is it called? The ASMR, yeah. Really satisfying. So that's I think a genius ad. If you haven't tested that, I really recommend, especially if you're doing things like, you know, satisfying products. And then impactful, satisfying scenes, impactful imagery like hair legs or strawberry legs. So, you know, to do before and after. So this is why these videos work. And once again, I think once you have a good structure that works in terms of like hook, problem, pain, and you can also use, once again, the tools here to come up with like a structure if you really don't understand this. You can come up with the structure. The structure is not hard. What's going to be also fundamental is going to be the hook. And so make sure to test different hooks, because if you don't hook people, then they don't watch the entire video, right? Makes sense. Now, things to consider. When analyzing ads in today's market, we must also consider what average customer we are going after, right? So fast-paced ads are good, but also I noticed that working with customers and brands that also promote to like 40, 50, 60 plus year olds, they actually also enjoy a slow-paced UGC video that is 10 minutes long. And there's this lady that is like 49 or 52 or 65, just talking to the camera, presenting the product, just having a conversation on camera, okay? And so those videos work. I've seen them to work very, very well. And they work. So it really depends. So it's not only about fast-paced videos. It's also like, I'm just doing sharing this comparison because it also depends on the avatar customer that you go after. So that's it for this video. It was a short video. I just wanted to go over some winning ads. I always recommend to use tools like this because, look, we use this every day because one of the most fundamental parts of actually finding winning ads is like studying the competition. So whether it's because you don't have experience and you actually don't know what works, or whether you want inspiration from your competition, you should use these tools. And so like there's literally thousands of winning ads over here. And so go in here, look at the videos, transcribe them, create similar scripts, and then from that framework, recreate the same structure of the video in your own way with similar features that they are presenting in this video, in these videos. Okay, that's it for this video. Please subscribe, like, comment, ring the bell, do everything. It takes a lot of effort to do these videos. I hope they are helpful. Please give me suggestions for other videos, and like I always say, if you own a brand and you're looking for a growth partner and you want a free strategy session, because that is what we're offering right now, you can either speak with me, or you'll either speak with me or one of my team members. We can hop on. It's going to be a super laid back conversation, and then we can see if there's an opportunity for us to do business. If there's not, I can either refer you to somebody else, or either way, it's going to be a valuable call. Okay, hopefully see you in the next video, and bye for now.